All right, slight change to the landscape here. The extra tall tree is now laying down. Unfortunately, it did make it all the way to the garden, but got her down. Pretty much used to come along. I'll show you the setup here. I thought I was trying to be smart, using the backhoe as an anchor. Kind of dug her into the ground, and chain, and then a come along to help shorten the chain up. As I was doing the come along, of course, it actually started to pull the bucket a bit, hence the 2 stakes that are hammered in there. 2 ton come along, old automotive chains, and a cable, I guess for an old telephone pole that was left over from the previous owner. And then eventually the was a 10,000 pound or more tow strap. Might be a 20,000 pound, which is what, 10 tons? Tow strap wrapped around the tree. And then you notice these, this tree was kind of big. It went into the garden. I cut up the front end there. I cut down some of these branches. I mowed down this oak a bit and a maple tree as well. So we'll kind of go back here and take a look at what that means, because, well, there it is, right? The maple tree, it kind of pulled up the root ball, whatever root ball you want to say that has. So we'll just say that bigger maple, rather than all these tiny ones are not going to make it. And then, of course, this oak tree, snap, as this pine tree came down. Now, how big is the pine tree? This is one of the biggest ones on our lot, and I do have one. That one over there is also quite big, the furthest one. This one here is a bit smaller. I got these. Now I can fell all these through this gap. All right, so we can start counting rings, I guess, right? What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was growing fast. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7 is the last. 67 years old. Well, thanks, tree, for existing for 67 years. But you were blocking the morning sun, and kind of like the hardwoods a bit better, because in winter they drop the leaves, and with the lower sun angle here in Massachusetts, I'd rather have sun. So that being said, I cut the bird's mouth here, started a plunge cut on that side and worked my way around, hammered in wedges as appropriate, stopped, hammer a wedge, stop, cut some more, hammer a wedge, cut. So I had all that tension. I climbed like a 20-foot ladder anyway to get that strap tied up there, winched it tight, bird mouth, did my plunge, cut, and then I was getting to here, started doing crack, so I just kept cutting, and I think the hinge worked out pretty well. I will say that I had an impression of which way it was going to go, because when you're standing here next to it, it's kind of hard to judge. Maybe next time I'll take like a big metal, what do they call those? Right angle? Drafting tool or something, so I can point which way I'm going. It fell exactly the way the hinges pointed. Perpendicular to that, boom, that is exactly what happened. The pull was a slight bit angled this way, but that's fine. The hinge did its job and kept everything safe. I did have some backup materials here. Whole bunch of wedges, some old orange broken ones. These orange ones, I think they kind of suck. But this stuff works. And then if I get desperate, I got some metal wedges and, of course, old hammers and whatnot. And I carried around in a wheelbarrow because that's the way it is. So that was a couple new ones I bought. But I only needed 3 wedges. Who knows? You know, last time I cut a tree over that way, I needed like 6-7 wedges. But that's the deal. The tree is down, excuse me, and yet there's this massive amount of forest cover. If I look up at these pine trees, you can see, you know, how not so big the canopy is on them. They're just getting scraggly. And again, I like having the hardwoods a bit better. And so I'm focusing on accepting this hemlock tree. We only have like 2 hemlocks on our property. Going to encourage that. Get this bigger pine tree out of the way that's nearby. You know, that's kind of our wood pit. You know, that was 8 feet deep. Now it's full of, you know, decomposing logs. And yeah, that's it. We cut the tree. Oh yeah, how big is it? So 67 years is just a measure of time, right? So I have a pretty good hand span. 18-inch bar plunged all the way in. So yeah, it's well over 2 feet across, I'd say. Yeah, a little more than 2 feet across. That's it. All right, thanks for watching. Just a reminder, when you're felling trees, you know, clear the toys before you fell the trees. Because now we got a bent axle and a few other things going on here. But yeah, that's the deal. Thanks.